Hi everyone, this is Nurse Kat and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to talk about common employee benefits that you will get here in the United States. Um, I understand that most of us are coming from different parts of the globe. Some of us are coming from the Philippines, Middle East, UK, Singapore, and some other parts of the globe that I haven't mentioned. So there is a big difference when it comes to the dynamics of how you get your benefits as an employee or specifically as a staff nurse here in the US. As new international nurse, I have this um, urge to share to you the things that you have to know about getting employee benefits. The thing that I'm going to discuss now is not really a detailed one, but it's just the most common benefits that you will receive or get in your employment as a full-time staff here in the US. So number one, we are going to talk about retirement savings account. So there is what they call retirement savings account, which is a 401k or 403b. I'm pretty sure you've heard about this one. 403b. So these are the same. They are coming from a retirement savings account. This is plans offered by profit and non-profit organization for hospitals, church, universities. Most of them are non-profit, so they call it 403b. So these are retirement accounts. And there are two types of this retirement account. That the one they call traditional and the other is traditional, and the one that they call Roth. So for traditional, this is again a retirement account, okay? For traditional, they will put the money in your account without taxes. So from your gross, a certain percentage you enroll will be placed there without taxes. For Roth, they will remove the taxes first, and then after the tax, they will put it in your retirement account. So for traditional, the taxes will incur if you will reach your retirement age. That's the time they will get the tax from you. What if you get your retirement savings account before you reach the age 60 years old? If that will happen, you will have to pay for a penalty plus state and federal tax. So they don't encourage you to do it. So the beauty of this is this retirement savings account. You can use this to leverage on your taxable income, and also you can use this to lower your taxable amount for that year, and as well as you can use the money you put in there to invest it in mutual funds or stocks or index funds. So that's the beauty of it. Say for instance, for traditional itself, the employer will normally say that they will have to encourage you to put something in your retirement savings account. They will say that they have an employer match. Meron silang tinatawag na employer match. So Say for instance, for the match, normally 3 to 4%, or sometimes other employers go for 6%. So meaning 50% of your account up to 6%. Say for instance 3 to 4% no ang ima-match nila. So for 3 to 4%, say for instance ang pinaka-max is 4%. So if you're going to put 8% uh, on your retirement account, the employer will match that with 4%. Okay, so 8 plus 4 equals 12%. So 12% of your gross will be placed there. Pero 8% lang yung ibabawas nila sa'yo. Kasi yung 4% is coming from the employer themselves. So yung tinatawag nilang match. Say for instance, your annual salary gross is 100,000. Okay. And you decided to put like 12% of it. So 100,000 minus 12%, it's gonna be 88,000. So $88,000 will be your taxable income. Taxable. Instead of 100,000. So dito pa lang, meron ka ng tax advantage. Okay? Tax advantage plus may match pa yung employer mo. So, they're all going to your retirement account. Okay. So, for Roth IRA naman, this is, they will take off tax, then they put it in your retirement. So, once you get it, once you reach 60 years old, I believe you can take the money without any taxes incurred. So that's the beauty of it. But there are some financial advisors like Dave Ramsey. He encourages that you have to pay for your debt first before you invest in 401k and 403b. You can visit his own YouTube and learn from him about his explanation about that. And normally, if there is a retirement match from your company, there is a particular year kung saan pwede mong ma-carry over yung match nila. They will have you to stay with them for 3 years. After 3 years, you can get the match with your retirement account with them. And then roll it over to your next employer. So, that's it. And the other thing that I'd like you to understand is also another benefits na maririnig ninyo that you will normally hear, which the HSA. HSA is a health savings account. Okay? So, this is health savings account. So, for health savings account, this is an account that lets you set aside money pre-tax, wala pang tax basis, and pay for it for medical expenses. And also your co-pays, you can also pay it using this account. So there is a certain particular maximum of HSA that you can enroll. Normally, it's gonna be around $3,000 a year. And this for $3,000 a year, they divide this into 24 paychecks. Yun yung i-deduct nila sa inyo every pay. Then they will put it into this account. Okay? And normally they will send you like a Visa debit card that you can use for qualified medical expenses. Say for instance you have co-pays or payment outside your insurances, you can use this account. You can use it also for payment of your dental and vision expenses outside of your insurance. This health savings account is only offered for high deductible health plan. HSA is only offered if you have a high deductible health plan. Okay, so it depends on your hospital or your employer if they have a high deductible health plan. If you are single and there is a high deductible health plan with HSA, I encourage you to just take it because normally we don't have that much of a problem health-wise. So you want to take advantage of HSA. The beauty of HSA also, whatever amount you weren't able to use this year will roll over on the next year. Say for instance, I only spent like $2,500 for this year. It's gonna roll over for 2024. And 2024, I did not use anything there. So magiging 2,500 plus 3,000. So you will get 5,500 into your health savings account by the end of 2024. So once you get this 5,500, normally some of the financial institutions will also give you an option to spend a certain amount of this money and put it on stocks, qualifies as stocks and index funds, mutual funds. Okay, so that's the beauty of it. It's what they called another benefit of this one. And this HSA will also be taken out from your gross without tax. So, tax exempt ito, HSA. Let's say for instance, you have 100,000 annual gross, and then the 12% went to your retirement minus 3,000 kasi nag-max ka ng HSA mo. Ilan na yan? 88 minus 3,000. So, magiging 85,000 na lang ang taxable income mo. Right? For the 85,000, other deductions here, like if you enroll yourself for medical, health plans, dental, vision health plans, they will also deduct this. And then yung matitira dito will be your taxable income for that year. I don't know if you can still see it. Taxable income for that year. That's what HSA is all about. You may also hear about the word FSA. FSA is a flexible spending account. So FSA is this is also flexible spending account. Also paired with your medical health plans. So this is a special account that will allow you to put money on it. Pre-tax din siya. Non-taxable din siya. For any out-of-pocket medical expenses. So, para din siyang health savings account. The problem with FSA is there is only a certain, if you weren't able to spend the money inside the account at the end of the year, it will not roll over on the next year. There is only a particular amount that will roll over. Normally, it's only like around $500 that will only roll over on the next year, on 2024. So, they don't advise that you have to max out the annual savings for FSA. Say for instance, for an individual, it's 2,400 annually. They don't advise you to max it out. Kasi if you weren't able to use 2,400, say for instance, ang nagastos mo lang is 400, you still have 2,000 left on the bank. And you are allowed to roll over only $500. So yung 1,500 mo nasayang. So you have to also balance it. That's the beauty of flexible spending account. That's the major disadvantage. If you contribute too much of your FSA at the year end, whatever remaining funds will be forfeited because there's only certain amount that you can roll over for the next year. Alright. I think those are the important things that I would like you to understand when you come here. But according to Dave Ramsey, he mentioned that instead of opening a retirement account, it is best for you to knock out your loans first. Of course, if you are a new international nurse coming here, you might probably have loans back home or even loans in your car. So he recommends to knock them out first. Once you knock them out and pay them all, then you can at least establish some emergency fund and then invest in your retirement fund. So those are the things that you have to understand, take advantage of if you are starting here. I understand it's very difficult because there are a lot of things that you really have to learn and understand once you come here. Contrary to where we came from in the Middle East, where everything has been provided, we don't have taxes there. Even the house and also utilities are all paid. Here, you have to manage everything from the payment of your apartment, your payment of your water bills, everything, and your medical benefits. Kaya nga nung nandito ako talagang I allot separate folders for my medical, for my retirement, for my apartment, my car insurance, and my car taxes, yun. So, naka-separate siya in different folders. And you also have to monitor them and know when is your due date for your utilities and all of those stuff. It's complicated here in the US compared to Middle East. Sometimes I was thinking, I can't help but think about going back to Middle East kasi lax lang ang buhay doon. The life there is very, very simple. You get paid, you go home, you work, you go anywhere you go, and you don't have to worry about utilities. But then again, that's how it works here in the US. At ang beauty rin na pag alam mo kung ilan yung taxable income mo, ma-adjust mo rin kung kailan ka mag-OT or hindi. Kasi once na lumampas ka sa bracket ng taxable income mo for that year, it might there might be a chance na at the end of uh, pag magpo-file ka na ng taxes, baka may babayaran ka pa sa IRS. So they don't recommend you to like do too much overtime kasi baka nga lumagpas kayo sa bracket ninyo. At imbis na 22% lang yung taxes na dapat makukuha, tatanggal sa inyo, magiging 24% na kasi nga tumaas yung bracket nyo. So those are the things that you have to keep in mind. And I may not be the expert on this matter, but I would like to encourage you to take time to understand these things because it's gonna help you financially and how to maging masinop sa pera na may earn nyo po dito. And that's it. Have a good day and God bless. Bye-bye.